Hey there, chat. Hey there. Hello, chat. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. You know what Monday means? You know what Monday means? Monday Mayhem. Monday Mayhem, where we take a non-tier deck and give it a run in a friendly league. What deck do we have today? Well, we have Maralen of the Morn Song. This is a deck that was seen on MTG Goldfish not too long ago. Been a little while. In fact, I've even missed the link. Where is it? There we go. There we go. This one was submitted by Mostly Not Gay on the MTG Goldfish website. Link will be included in the VOD later. So what are we doing here? Saffron Alvin gives a really quick overview of the deck, but in short, you use Maralen of the Morn Song, which has an ability where players can't draw, and there's losing life and tutoring that needs to be done, along with Mayhem the Arbiter. Mayhem the Arbiter forcing you to pay to do said searching in order to lock our opponent out. That is the gist. You have other utility type cards, so on and so forth. Got some good hate cards in the sideboard. And that is what you're trying to do here. Trying to basically lock our opponent out. Speaking of locking our opponent out, we do have some fun things to do later. But we're going to get straight into a league here. And then we'll make an announcement or two. Not really an announcement, more of a share. This is the deck list though, exclamation point deck list if you're live, otherwise it should be in the description below if I remember to add it. It is interesting, Zale, isn't it? Give it a shot. It was a deck I saw a while ago and I've been dying to play it. I figured why not on Monday. Zale doesn't have audio. Let's talk about Zale here for a little bit. Now we're gonna go for this. All right. So running in a friendly league, we have absolutely no idea how well it's going to do. This is card for card. There are probably a couple cards I would like to switch, but we're gonna do card for card and see how it runs. Yep. That's the plan. Win off Mayhem the Arbiter, or you can win off of Maralen. Life loss. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little surprised that they have Path as your option instead of Fatal Pushes, but I guess Mayhem the Arbiter shuts down Path, so maybe not totally surprising. We'll see how it goes, though. It's Monday Mayhem. Yeah, we have Unlife, or we have the Radiance, which this is one of the cards I'm like, I don't know about it. But just gotta see. The lock could be actually getting them a Rain of Tears, and then they can't actually search or something, and then just Radiance the next turn, and then you just heal and attack. Could be a line. We'll see though. Hopefully we get some queues popping tonight a little quicker than normal. As long as we get through the first league pretty quick, we'll consider a second. Always worth it. Let's see here. I have absolutely no idea what kind of hands we're gonna get. It's just gonna be, oh my gosh, what has Moto done? What? All right. Oh my gosh, look at this chat. Look at how tiny it is. And I can't expand it. Moto. Oh, I can go that way. Oh, there we go. All right. Would I like to play first? Of course. It wouldn't be Monday with Fluffy if it wasn't a no land hand. How many lands did this deck have? 23! What is this? Welcome back to Magic Fluffy. Oh my gosh, we don't even have white mana now. Alright, I think we're going to keep it and try. Maybe scry a white source at the top. Oh, put it on top. Yes. It's great. Alright. We're off. We have ghost or bridge in case this is... What is this? Prowess. The source would deal damage. Alright, well, let's play Arbiter down. Let's play Arbiter down. This is how Monday Mayhem is meant to be. Playing against Soulscar Mage. Soulscar Mage, hey, what's up? Yes, dog? Don't bark. There's nothing out there. Yes, what's up? Are you coming to say hello? Hello there. Hello there, dog. Please don't bark. We love you. Maybe they're on a fetch land. Who knows? Doesn't look like they're on a fetch land. Alright, Monastery Swift Spirit. Well, I think I'm gonna just let this all hit me. We'll worry about that lightning bolt over there in a little bit. Alright, well, we have a Dark Deal. We have a Ghost Quarter. Yes. I think we just get in here. We have Protection. I think we'll just take care of one of these mountains, honestly. Stop. Yeah. Let's take care of one of these mountains. Get rid of that mountain. We can mana tithe whatever they do here. What do you got for us? What do you got for us, opponent? Nothing. Alright, that did put us down one. Oh, they had another. Well, I kind of want to just mana tithe this. Seems okay. Not the greatest, but seems okay. Alright. Oh no, we can't cast her. That's the best part of this. Well, we'll just keep hitting back here. Kind of in a weird predicament because we're actually at less life. Oh my gosh, it's another one. Please, stop, opponent. Stop! Faith Shield. Well, it's not very good for us. What's this put us at? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Alright, we're at 3. Not a great place to be at. But we have Faith Shield. Hope they don't draw bolts. Get our trigger. Ooh. Yes. Should get protection from red ourselves, I believe. Yeah, look at that. We did it. We're alive. Just barely. I I don't think we can play Maralen out here. Just end up dying, right? Die at upkeep. I guess I'll play the blocking duty here this time around. A burn seems like a real bad matchup, which is kind of what this opponent's doing. In they come again. Ooh, Inquisition. Name red again. Don't burn me out, opponent. Alright, I think we just dark deal here. Kind of hope they don't top deck anything. Alright. We're on blocking duty again. Be nice to get this other Arbiter out. Looks like we're blocking one of these. Oh, we are so dead. We're not dead. We can't use this though. This is awkward. I guess we can use the Inquisition to see what's up. Just a mountain. Put shields down for one turn. Play our Arbiter. Oh, we could use a top deck Phyrexian Unlife at this point. Is that a bolt? Shields are down. Alright. No bolt to be had. Alright. We'll bring in some core Firewalkers. I think Thalia's could be pretty good as well. Do I want the Displacer? I don't think so. Smallpox maybe. Smallpox maybe. Alright, this is probably too slow. Mana Tithe seems okay. Path seems okay, and Inquisition does. Spellskite's fine as well. I think Reign of Tears is probably no good here. Like, it's okay, but not great. Maybe not the small parks. Just these cards seem alright. A little more extra beef. Seems okay. We'll see if we can not die immediately. Alright, this looks like a great hand. Alright, we're gonna keep this. We can get core Firewalker out here pretty quick. I think I kind of want to just Mana Tithe their first spell here. Especially if it's a Swift Spear. Goblin Guide looks like it's a fine one to Mana Tithe. Poof. Go away. Alright, that was good. I think core Firewalker could be good, or we could Inquisition here. Inquisition might be good. Kind of take their next creature out. Let's do that. Skullcrack, Riftbolt, Monastery, Swift Spear. Well, we'll take the Swift Spear. And we'll play Marsh Flats, pass. That way we only have to take 1 point. We could take just 0. Alright, they suspend Riftbolt, play a mountain. I think core Firewalker is going to really do some good work here. There he comes. There we go. Little tap land. I guess it might have been good to fetch a basic in case they have a Blood Moon, I suppose. Nice. We'll just take 2. Just take 2. This is always a yes, please. There we go. Another mountain. I suppose they could skull crack us a couple times here. I don't think there's any rush here. Mana Tithe is looking a little more silly now. A little more silly. But maybe they try to rush both of these out. You never know. You never know. Spellskite seems fine here. Get a little Spellskite action there. Let's just say always yes to this. We'll Mana Tithe the second one, perhaps. A bolt. Maybe they're trying to use all their good stuff here. We'll see. So they have one Skullcrack in hand. They played around Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe feeling worse and worse as the game goes on. Alright, our opponent just scoops it up. Just scoops it up, gives up. Alright, I think we just run this straight back how we had it here. Alright, we're doing okay. No big Marlins here. Ooh. Okay. This is a keep. This is good. Got a little Liliana to take care of something, a Mana Tithe, and a Thalia. Slow some stuff down. Alright, and a Path to Exile. Things are looking great. We will probably fetch Shock here. Unless they play like a 1 mana spell. But if they play a 2 mana. Let's see here. Hey. No. There's nothing outside. Don't worry about it. There's some cards outside. Do we care about Goblin Guide here? Probably the best chance to use Mana Tithe. We would take 2 from Goblin Guide anyway by doing this. So getting it off the table is probably not a bad thing. Probably about as good as we could do. Thalia can come down here. We could also leave a path up. Ooh. And an Arbiter. Let's play Leon and Arbiter as a blocker here. I'm feeling pretty good about this. We kind of want Liliana down before Thalia, kind of. We could also, ooh, all right, the Shrine. We may just take this. I think I'll just take this because we can actually Ghost Quarter them if we'd like. And Thalia, which is kind of cool here. So if we Ghost Quarter, we can also Path them as an option. Pathing them might actually be a good option here. Let's Path. Let's do it all. Just clear the board. We'll hang back. We'll hang back with the cat. Goblin Guide. Just attack him with the Goblin Guide. Let's see what we get. A land. It's a good land too. I think we could just block here. I think that's reasonable. Block play Liliana. Block play Thalia. Then Liliana. I think that's fine. They're not going to be searching. And we don't want to hinder our own searching with Arbiter here. Spellskite's really good too. We could also play Liliana this turn. Thalia next turn. If we play the Liliana this turn, tick down. They have 2 cards. I think Thalia is the play here. Just because they are on 1. We have to play our courtyard here. I understand that this means we may have to tap in here, but we also may just Spellskite here. I like Spellskite here. I actually don't like taking any more damage if I don't have to. We're in a nice easy pace to this game at this point. We've shut out all their 2 mana spells for the moment. Oop, there we go. 3 mana. Another burning. So the double burning does worry me just a little bit here. All right. Let's go ahead and Lily here. Let's tick down. Get rid of that creature. Get out of my way. What is nice is that we can redirect one of these shrines to Spellskite. One of the shrines can go to Spellskite here. Ooh. Alright, see if they want to redirect to Liliana here. And they do. Alright. Well, that was a thing. That was a thing. Let's see what's going on here with their last card. Another shrine. Oof. Goodness. Alright, we're in a bit of an awkward position because Faith Shield doesn't protect me from Shrine. Searing Blaze. Let's protect it from red. I think we're just about gonna be dead to the Shrine though. Costs what, 3 to activate? Ooh. Can we keep them off 3 mana long enough? Well, we'll have to find out here. Could use another Ghost Quarter, I suppose. Well, it's a Goblin Guide. We can race a Goblin Guide. Basic Plains. I think we'll go ahead and take the 2. We're already dead to a Shrine. And we need a race Goblin Guide here. Faith Shield's not a bad one. We are just dead to them drawing a land. So fingers crossed they don't draw land. There's a Rift Bolt. Alright, well this game gets a little more interesting. Mana Tithe. Oh, it's not very good right now. No land, please. They are at 6. I believe we're just gonna have to take the 3. We'll see if they aim it at. See if they aim it at one of our creatures here. Alright. Maralen the Morn Song. Well, this is interesting because I think we just win here, right? So all permanents are going to get protection from red. We swing in. I think we cast Maralen and hope that this isn't like bolt in hand, right? I guess if they can respond to the trigger, they win. Well, it's pretty close. And they can't. We got it. We got it. Not exactly the way we thought we would, but we got the W, chat. I'm a little surprised. We got the W. All right, let's run it back. That was unexpected. Can't bolt with Dahlia. He had 2 lands. He had 2 lands to respond to the trigger. So when the trigger's on the stack, assuming it's a bolt and only a bolt, then you get to look at this. Look at how clever this is today. I swear. I'm pretty sure if it was a bolt only in hand, because you had to pay 1 for Rift Bolt, and so if you drew a bolt, then that would be a way he gets around that. All right, we have the pieces to the puzzle. We're gonna give it our best shot here. This is a Goldfish special. Viewers submitted, I believe. All right, basic island. Oh, that's not what we want to see. That's not good. It's very bad. They don't search for anything. Our entire plan. Here comes another. The Lord of Atlantis. Alright. Need a land. Land? That one works. Alright, Arbiter. Here we go. We're probably not going to be blocking anything in the near future here. Kira. Ugh. Interesting. Well, I think we just gotta try it, right? We gotta try it and see what happens, right? This is how this one's gonna work. Let's see how this works. So we play out. We got the combo pieces. I'm guessing I go fetch like a Ghost Quarter first. I don't really know. We've never been in this situation. All right. So this trigger goes on the stack. They don't draw because of Mayhem the Arbiter. And they didn't pay for it. I don't know if that was a mistake. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a mistake. Well, we'll see. All right. Wanderer of Waves. 2 in the air. All right, so this is gonna trigger, we're gonna pay our 2 so that we can go search. We'll lose our 3 life. I wanna say that I should just get a Ghost Quarter. And Ghost Quarter them. They're almost out of like stuff to do. I think a ghost quarter is fine to get as a land. If they want to search next turn, they gotta pay 2 and then they play a land. And then they can pay. Where if we do this now, maybe we do this now. Let's just do it now. I don't know. I don't know how bad that could be. I don't know when you're supposed to fire that off. Because we can skip paying as well. They've got a 3/3 blocker, so we need to sit tight. Hey Hansa, how you doing? How you doing, Hansa? What's up? Let's see if they pay this time. They do pay. They're choosing not to pay. So there's part of me that wants to go get one more ghost quarter, but if they just do this, I don't feel like that's a good idea. Another 2 in the air. Kind of in an awkward position here. I feel like we're going to die very quickly here. Well, let's see here. We could choose not to and do dark deal here if we wanted. We could also Liliana. Trying to think what we would want to do here. Maybe it's just do dark deal and see what else we draw. Let's do that. I don't think we just die here. Not yet. Not yet is the hope. Ooh, countered. Huh. Huh. See if they attack with everything here. They probably could. Yeah. We die. Because we block. And then we take 5 and then our Maralen trigger. Yeah. Not sure how to play this. It's very, very confusing. Alright. Thalia's maybe. Smallpox possibly as well. What's not doing work here? Dark deal probably isn't very good. Snaring Bridge is very good. It's a way to tutor that out. I feel like Faith Shield, like 1 or 2 of these is fine to take out. Take the Radiance out, one of them. We'll leave the other one in for a tutor. And maybe a Rain of Tears. Did I pull too many cards out? I did. Bring the Rain of Tears back in. Bring it back in. Yes, I'd like to play first. Of course I would. Let's keep this. I can manatize something. Makes me feel good when I get to do that. Maybe we can manatide the Aether Vial. Look at this. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that Aether Vial. Doesn't need to be here. I guess the Stony Silence would have been okay to bring in. Alright, we have 1,000,000 lands. Never ever need to search up lands again. Ooh. Ooh. He's spreading seized us. How rude. How very rude. We can Rain of Tears them back if we like. Got some ghost quarters going on here. Let's get rid of that land. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Cavern of Souls. What kind of hand is this? It'd be great to draw Arbiter here, but I don't think we're going to. Well, there she is. Play her out. Play another ghost quarter here. If given the opportunity, we get to search. Now they're going to get to search first, so what does that mean for us? I don't know. Get to pick any card they want. They get that sideboard tech. Removal? Another Lord? Did they go get this? 3/3. The Aether Vial is pretty good to get against us, because we can like strip their lands. They won't be able to draw any more cards though. And we have the Radiance in hand. We might have the lock here in a turn or two. Just gotta live for a turn or two. Brian, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your support is greatly appreciated, and welcome to the Wolf Pack. So do we just die here if we don't get a Phyrexian in life? Phyrexian Unlife is one way to do it. Do we just Ensnaring Bridge here too? I guess we could Lean an Arbiter. We get to block. Strip them of lands. Then Phyrexian Unlife. And then Ensnaring Bridge. Right? No, we gotta do it now, I think. Right? Phyrexian Unlife now. We could also go get Smallpox, but that hurts us too. Yeah, that's true. They have Island Walk right now. So we need to get just like Ensnaring Bridge here. If we get Ensnaring Bridge, then we play a Ghost Quarter. Or play Godless Shrine. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2. We can gain some life. I think Ensnaring Bridge is where we need to be. Let's do this. Ensnaring Bridge. 1, 2. We don't want to pay any life here. Bridge down. We get to put this on her. Now we can't gain 3 just yet, but we will at upkeep, which I think is fine. So let's place that in as well. I think this is all good. I think we're good. So they can search up one more card if they would like. It might be a way to get rid of Bridge here, which would be bad for us. Solemnity was not part of the deck at creation, I don't believe. We'll just hope they don't have a way to bounce this. We're giving them one opportunity. One opportunity here. The other thing we could have done is played Arbiter and Ghost Quartered a whole bunch of stuff and then been able to block. But I think we'd have to block out completely. Alright, they don't get to attack us. Thank goodness. I think Phyrexian Unlife's where we gotta go next. I can't die. Ooh. Little Spreading Seas. They don't get to draw a card, unfortunately for them. Alright, we're okay. We don't need to worry about this. We can actually go get Leon and Arbiter if we'd like. If we got Leon and Arbiter, let's think about this for a sec. If we got Leon and Arbiter, we can cast it, we can gain our life, and then we can double Ghost Quarter them. I like that. Let's go ahead and gain our life. Make sure we're on the up and up here. Play Arbiter. Play Ghost Quarter out. Ghost Quarter. We actually only need to take care of one, don't we? Because now they can't search. And they haven't been playing lands. Is there a reason to play a second one for some reason? Because then we have to pay 2, and then we 1, 2, 3 up to do things? Yeah, that's plenty. Alright. Your turn, opponent. This is how we don't lose. Now they have an Aether Vial, an active Aether Vial, so they get to do some cool stuff here. They might be able to bounce her, which should be okay, I suppose. We would like to go looking in our deck, please. We'll go get our Phyrexian Unlife now. There we go. We can't lose the game. Nice. All right. And now we're going to just search up ways to remove their creatures and attack in. How does this feel? We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Yes. Please. So they never can draw another card. But we can. Technically. And we don't die. This is so sweet. This is... Alright, let's see here. I need a path. I would like to remove your creature, please. Thank you. Goodbye, creature. We're actually not going to really attack in. If they tap this Aether Vial, I will probably in response gain life in case they can get rid of our Phyrexian Unlife. This is pretty cool. It's working. And they're just dying out to Maralen. Trying to think if there's a reason to do this now. Alright, so what we can do here is on this search get Faith. Oh, we didn't do the shenanigans. We just sit here F6ing. I see you, opponent. Let's go ahead and search this time. So we would go get a Faith Shield, and that would protect Phyrexian Unlife from being bounced. Protection. There you go. Last 2 points of damage. This is fine. I do not see anything to be worried about. Oh. Isn't this sweet? I agree. This is sweet. This is awesome. We navigated the puzzle. That was pretty sweet. All right. Stony Silence is tempting. It's tempting because you can shut down the Aether Vial as well, making sure they have no outs. I kind of like maybe a pair of those in. Mana Tithe doesn't seem very good. Let's make that little switch there. One Dark Deal might not be bad either. It's a little ways up there though. Yeah, let's do one Dark Deal. No, that's silly. Mana Tithe out, and let's bring in the Radiance. That actually wasn't too bad. Not as bad as I thought it could be. These are the changes. Ooh, okay. It's not a great hand. I think we have to mulligan it because we don't want 2 Rain of Tears. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have, not against an Aether Vial deck. Go ahead and mulligan this. Alright. It looks a little bit better because we have all of our colors. We can get rid of 1 land. We have a Spellskite to protect things. Ghost Quarter is not what we need right now. Well, our first hand might have been a little bit better now. Although, that is a fine start as well. Little smallpox here. What do you got on 2 for us? Silvergale Adept. Sweet. Alright, I think we'll use Smallpox here, especially with a Liliana. Or do we want to with a Liliana? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Knocks them back a land too. Our Rain of Tears is a little further away, but I think it'll be alright. We'll get rid of our basic swamp here. Maybe just hope they don't have a Spreading Seas. We'll see. If they have a Spreading Seas, at least we can play Spellskite. We'll see what they got. Liliana's just a touch away. Just a touch away. Alright. Double Island. What do you got, opponent? Lord of Atlantis. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and Inquisition here. And we'll play out our Ghost Quarter after taking a peek. Ooh. Negate, Kira, and Ceremonious Rejection. I guess we take Negate here. Hope they don't draw the land and then play around the Ceremonious Rejection for Spellskite here. A little awkward. Ooh, they Spreading Seized our Ghost Quarter. It's very, very nice of them. Alright, so let's see here. Wait a minute. These are all the things I saw. Negate, they have 2 cards. They Spreading Seized and Mutavaulted. Wait a minute, why am I missing a card? Oh, the Harbinger's up here. Okay. It's like, why am I missing? So these are the 2 in their hand. So we have an opportunity to get down Spellskite. We have an opportunity to Rain of Tears them as well, taking them off double blue for Kira. That might be worth it. Kind of worried about this Kira. Let's take him off double blue here. I think that's the safest. Having them on double blue means they can play Kira, and I want to try to get Kira out with Liliana. We'll see if we can do that. Alright, we're just going to take all of our black mana away. I guess that's alright. Alright, well, we get Spellskite down without any problems here, it looks like. They did not hit a land, that is notable. I think we just play Spellskite and then we'll pass the turn here. Play our Marsh Flats out. See if they can find their remaining island they need. They do not. They're hitting all of our land. All of our land. Well, we drew out. Thank goodness. All right. So here, I think I don't mind them sacrificing a creature. We're not going to get Kira here. Make them sack and then we'll have them uptick here. They have a couple unknowns in hand at the moment. If we uptick, they just get rid of Ceremonious Rejection. Here comes Kira. Almost guaranteed. Alright, so we may get one card out of their hand here. Arbiter. Looks like that's what we're going to do, get one out. Probably the Ceremonious. We'll see though. Silvergill. Interesting. I guess they don't have another Merfolk. No more Merfolks. Cavern. I guess they'll get in for 2 at Lily. There you go. No blocks. Master. Faith's Shield's not a bad one. It's a shame that we didn't get that a turn earlier. A little awkward we have to play it off of a pain land here. We might be able to get this Master though. We'll see. Well, not much we can do here. Has Island Walk. There's a path. A little awkward since we can't path it. That's true. I have to get low enough though. I have to get low enough because this doesn't. I can't get low enough at the moment. All right. Well, I'm gonna be at 2. I'm low enough to make it work now. Well, there's an Inquisition. I suppose that's a decent thing here. See if there's anything we're worried about over there. We can do some surprise blocking here. But we can't kill Kia here, or Kira. So they have one more ceremonious rejection. I guess we can kill Master here. And Mutavault. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. Opponent is clever. Well, we get to ghost quarter this. Sort of, not really, because it doesn't work. Oh, they have the spell pierce. We can't pay for it. Concede. Run away. I don't know if we were gonna get there at all. Not sure. That's got to be a difficult matchup. Very aggro based. All right, let's run it back. Running it back. That top deck spell pierce though, I know. That's crazy. Oh, how you doing, Viridian? You know, I've been pronouncing your name wrong. I see an A here on your name, and the A comes before the I. I'm just bad with pronouncing everything though. Look at this quality. There you go. Viridania? Viridania? Maybe? I don't know. We'll keep this. Doing alright. Good to hear, good to hear. Alright, I think we can go get a basic here. No reason to get anything crazy. See what's going on over there. A path, bolt, a champion. A champion. I have a lot of red things to do. Let's take them off path and see what happens. I'm not too worried about this champion, but maybe I should be. We'll find out. We'll find out. We have double Maralen. Double Maralen. I mean, they don't have red mana. They get to search for it, though. Makes it a little awkward. We might just Rain of Tears them here. Could just Rain of Tears them here and set them back a land. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Show them who's boss. Yeah. Subversion. What's up? Hey there. Might have saved rain for a red source. That's true. It's been a while. It has. We did some things on Friday and then we were off this weekend. This is true. The red source. The red source. Alright, let's get Spellskite out here. Spellskite's going to protect Maralen. Protect good old Maralen. Alright. I think we're ready to begin sequencing. It's always good to take a little break from Magic. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Attack me. I dare you. Yes. Block. I'm good. Having some fun. We're having some fun. There she goes. This is gonna be fun, chat. Still stream. Of course I'm streaming. Just as stated, though, I gotta be a little careful. Gotta make sure the life is all intact. We've had some crazy stuff this weekend. By the way, Dark Deal is hilarious. Oh, there it is. What do they want? Athalia's Lieutenant. Athalia's Lieutenant. Well, this stuff's starting to get a little bit scary here. But we can go get an ensnaring bridge, and it'll be good. I will take my 4. Alright, ensnaring bridge is first. Let's go get that. Yes, indeed. We shall go get, I believe ensnaring bridge is what we want. Slow down our opponent from doing some crazy stuff here. A bridge mage? I love me some bridge. It is the only card that matters in life. Alright. I think Friday we decided to play Pyro Prison and then got smashed in the face. And so we were a little heartbroken on the Pyro Prison play. Alright, the key here is we need to like not die. I don't think we are going to. They got to tutor up their answer for ensnaring bridge. But we do have some good news. It's not a bad time for it at the moment. You gonna attack Thalia? Alright. Yes, we'd like to do this. Alright, here I think I need to get a Phyrexian Unlife. It's probably what I need to be doing here. So I don't just die. Play that out. Okay. We're ready. I bet you could break the meta playing Bridge Chalice and Ravelmaster in a deck. Did you inform them that we do that here on Fluffy Stream? Did you inform them of Pyro Prison? Opponent's giving it a good read. And we never die, by the way. There's something to be said that the next card I should get is the Faith reward, just to protect Phyrexian life. It's an observation. I don't think they have anything that could bounce it, but you never know. Here we go. What is this? What is this? Boros Charm? Okay. Alright. Our opponent has Boros Charmed us. That must feel good to shoot us for 4. They still have these cards in hand, by the way. These never went away. Never went away. Look at this dark deal going on here. They're trading some energy tubes. Energy tube trading over here. What's the best feeling in life? Having bridge out. What's the worst feeling? Being able to tutor up anything you want and not having an answer. Alright, since we have a few people here and all, I might after this game show the stuff that I want to for the stream. So after this full match, we'll get into those goodies. We'll see, though. We'll see. And the hope is that we get into 2 leagues here. However, this is more controlling. Just got to take it easy, right, chat? All right. Our opponent could attack us. Chooses not to. Cool. I would like to go get something. Let's go get a Faith Shield, maybe? The other thing to do here is just get another, to get a land, to get an Arbiter. Maybe we should get an Arbiter. Arbiter and Dark Deal here might be what we need to do. Let's do that. So Arbiter down. We're at -1. Feels pretty good. We're not dead yet. Do they have a way to get rid of this? Path to Exile. This card. Do we care about this? Okay. I guess we'll go get a land while given the opportunity. Okay. We could play her again. Right? We'll just play her again. We'll take 1 infect. Look, she's back! She's back from outer space. Alright, so they need to remember to pay for Leonid Arbiter. If they fail to pay for it, and then they, do their thing, then they do their thing. Oh, they're bolting here. Can I pay this? I can't. I guess I don't have any more life to give. No more life to give. Okay. I guess a second bridge wouldn't be bad to go get here. Second bridge, second Phyrexian Unlife. I mean, if they're killing stuff like that and not tutoring up answers for like bridge or something, I feel like we're in good shape. The other thing I'll probably do here is get something I can cast and Dark Deal next turn, so we just clear their hand out. Probably another Arbiter. I might die to bolts. I might if he decides to finally turn them towards me. Alright, let's get another Arbiter here. Play our Arbiter out. He's gotta gather up a couple bolts here. He did use one of these. But yes, I could. I could also die to like a Boros Charm or something crazy like that. There are definitely ways I can still die. Let's be real about this. Alright, Boros charms us. So we should be in the clear now because I'm going to clear everybody's hands out. Goodbye, hands. And now the most damage they can get is another Boros charm here. The problem is that they have to actually search for it. So I think we've got the lock here. Because they got to pay to search. Gotta pay. If you don't, then I'm gonna go get a Ghost Quarter. Fails to pay. So we'll pay and we're gonna Ghost Quarter them, and then they'll be locked out. There we go. So the play here is go get go get Ghost Quarter and Ghost Quarter them, and then you can just F6. Because they can never search, they're never drawing, and they can't get Bass Bridge. Oh. Alright, they've got a lot of red spells. Let's get some Core Firewalkers in here. Precarious lock, but we got there. We did. We did. It was a little precarious. All right, Thalias and Core Firewalkers seem pretty good here. Smallpox is a maybe. I don't know when you bring the Displacers in. I guess so that you can avoid your stuff dying. That's a reason, because Spellskite doesn't always do it. Mana Tithe seems still bad. This is probably the one card that I get why it's in here, because you're gonna like tax them and stuff, but it's I'd rather just have 3 Thalias, I think, in. Like always. Almost always. And then 2 Core Firewalkers. Not really sure. Maybe 1 Rain of Tears out and like maybe like 1 Path to Exile. Nah, they have creatures. Maybe 1 Inquisition out. Let's do that. Let's and run these 2 guys to gain some life. I don't know. Faith's Shield's actually a card I used when I played an Exalted deck in Standard. It's got actually a soft spot in my heart. It's just the best. Does he play lots of tokens? Is that a good reason to bring it in? See, the problem with Fluffy here having a Displacer or any Eldrazi in his deck is pretty much he doesn't know how they work. Eldrazi and Fluffy do not get along. We're arch enemies. Look at these planes again. Alright, Thalia's Lieutenant, some expensive red cards. Just take Thalia's Lieutenant here. Let's see if we can keep them off of red again. Planes. Let's play original Thalia here. I love a little bit of original Thalia. It's only stopping this Thatch Revolt. There she is. Okay, so they can find red mana here if they'd like. I'm worried about them finding red mana, but we also have lands. Am I that worried about red? Probably not. Probably not. All right, let's just see what happens when we give our opponent the opportunity to search for their sideboard. They probably have to go get red here, and then they're down on life already. And what do we find first? I'm really not sure what we find first. This extra Thalia is not very good in our hand. It doesn't tell you what they find either. This is probably what they went and got. Alright, the Garrison. Like, they could go get this land, too. It's crazy, isn't it? Alright, so here, I think part of me wants to just actually just go get Rain of Tears. What land do they need? I mean, if I get Rain of Tears, I just keep them off land, right? I could also get Liliana the Veil. Actually, that seems super spicy, right? Here, you're not allowed to have that creature anymore. Now we get to attack him for 4. We're just gonna race him. Just gonna race him. So the deal here is we're going to basically search up an answer for whatever creature they play out. We have a discard with another Thalia in hand, so that's good. Just racing. Good old Maralen racing. They have to spend the turn getting a land or not, so they do. So they're probably getting close to being able to play 2 things at once. Which is maybe a problem for us. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much of a problem it really is. I wonder what other deck she would be good in. She's an elf wizard. What if we did like blue-black with her? Jace and her don't get along. At least the brainstorm, but you could consider Jace as a vapor snag, repeatable vapor snag for whatever they play. Or the Fate Seal, which is silly, but you're just trying to get to the point. Oh, okay. That was quite rude. Okay. Now we're in a bit of a pickle. A bit of a pickle. Let's see here. I don't think I need my basic planes here. Let's see what they discard. Little do they realize. Little do they realize. I mean, I could dark deal now. -1. We draw 2. They draw 0 here. Let's do that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mind doing this. A little swap out here of cards. Gets rid of that last card. That last card could be a bolt or something. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Look at that. It's a scary card. Suppose they get to attack in now at Liliana. Look at all the humans. Look at this value. Alright, everything's coming at Liliana. Guess we can just block for funsies. Alright, I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. We'll hold the caves. I don't believe there's any reason to spit it out just yet. That's a land for them. This champion gets much bigger here. This is a combo here. This is a combo. I think I'm gonna take those next time. Kill. Block 2 damage here. Take 7. We got a couple outs. We've got a couple outs. Except those aren't the outs that we're looking for. This isn't looking very good. So we're gonna have to block champion probably. Well, that's not very good. We basically have a chance to top deck an ensnaring bridge here, or like a path, I suppose. We have to block champion here. Take 5. So bridges are only out. I could top deck a bridge. Let's see here. What's on top? Alright. So maybe it's smarter to like... Well, they had the exile card. Alright, so you think Displacer's pretty good here. They're not making that many tokens. Maybe Dark Deal is not very good. Or maybe Faith Shield. Maybe 2 Faith Shields for like 2 Displacers here, maybe. Maybe something like that. Let's try that. We can search up Displacer here. I'd like to play first. Yes, please. Ooh. Deals with the counters too. That's fair. All right. We got it all here, chat. We have got it all. We have the Phyrexian out of life, so we don't have to even tutor that up. We have Mayhem Arbiter of the Greatness. And the Elf Wizard of Trickery, Maralen. We got it all. We got it on curve. We have Dark Deal to close this one out. Our opponent does not draw any red sources ever. We drew an extra land, which is good here. Yeah, we're going to try to go for a full lock here. They could kill this right now, which I guess gets us an extra land. But we will attempt to go for a full lock here. Two 1/1s. They do make a lot of tokens. It's token crazy over there. Wow, this is like really good. All right. The other shenanigans we can do here is we can actually probably fully lock them out here if they can't play a land and path our Mayhem Arbiter. All right, so they don't choose to do any searching. The other out here is not to go for Ghost Quarter, but go for a second Mayhem Arbiter and path. Oh, path crazy. We'll see though. There's a bolt. Well, that's mean. That's mean. Naturally drew it off the top. Let's see here. You think Rain of Tears is better? Just attack in here. Get aggressive. Make them double block. That's right. That's right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. You got pathed. Look at that straight up bolt action. Rain of Tears is definitely an option here too. The problem with Rain of Tears right now is we can't actually cast it. It's a fun little shenanigan there. All right. Our opponent's got it. All right, we will attempt some sort of full lock here. That being said, it's going to be extremely hard to do so because he's going to probably search up a land or has one in hand. Assuming no land search here, we can fully lock them out. If they choose not to play a land here, I could see doing something else. No land. All right. We got them locked out here. We'll go get our Ghost Quarter here. Play our Ghost Quarter. And we got it, chap. We got it. They're locked out. They searched for the bolt. They might have. Now they may have something in hand, but they have to have it in hand now. They might have a land. Ooh, there it is. They found it. So they already had it in hand. I'm not sure why they did what they did there, though. All right. Oh, we're real cool here. We're okay. We are A-okay here. And they die, possibly. I guess there's some weird shenanigans here that we're gonna lose because we didn't get to go look for Faith Shield. So we might have misplayed there, but they allowed this to go to their turn, so we got it. The correct play there was to get Faith Shield because they allowed this to resolve, and then you protect Maralen. But, punts aside. Alright, so, we're going to play our next game, but I have a little news. Little news here. And since Dania, I'm gonna call you Virai. Since Virai subbed, I wanted to bring up a little something we got from our artist. I'll give you a little spoil here. Now, because I'm an affiliate, that means that there's really only one of these emotes that's going to be at the normal tier, and then the other ones are at the more expensive tiers. But I'm getting 3 emotes done by this artist. They needed some more help on the other one, but they sent us the sketches, and so I thought I'd share those. So we have 2 sketches here. Just wanted to show those off right here. There they are. These are, now they're just black and white right now. They're going to color them. These are the preliminary sketches that I got. So I got a little aggro goblin here, and a little wolf with this will be hopefully a blood moon. I'll have to verify. So working on those. I'm working on it. Well, I'm not working on it, chat. They're on their way though, chat. Promised. But I can only provide one at just the sub level. The other one has to go to the more expensive levels and such. But we can at least get you guys to have at least one emote from me. So these are the 2 that they're working on, and there's one more that won't be aggro. It'll be kind of the opposite of aggro. So there you go. There you go there. I've been talking about them for a little while now, and our artist got back to us, so I thought I'd share. Chat. I don't know how long it'll take her to finalize those and color them, but they are on their way. They are on the way. We're trying. Alright, let's continue. Continue attempting to lock opponents out. It's working. The only observation that I have is that it's working against a little bit of slower opponents. Nice. By the way, I have to just click the chat. If I click the chat, then it's good. All right. I think this is the hand we want. We need a white source, but we may draw that in the first couple. By the way, I just imported, and so mismatched swamps. Bad me. Bad me. But I think a spell skite into her is fine. We do need a white source, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll keep this. Could use Aether Vial. It could. It could. There's probably a lot of ways the deck could be built. Maybe we'll experiment a lot with her. This has been kind of hilariously fun. But you need like ways to tutor up, ways to protect her. You only have like 8, 9 creatures that you're putting into play. I'm hoping this isn't Panza. There's our white source. Let's hope this isn't Panza. Curd Ape and Boros Charm. Well then. We'll get rid of a... I guess we'll get rid of a Boros Charm. It's like extra damage. We don't need those shenanigans. Here comes Curd Ape. We just don't have that many creatures to warrant an Aether Vial. That would be my only observation of an Aether Vial. I don't know though. What land would you like to play in here? Verdant Catacombs. A path isn't a bad thing to have. We do kind of want to limit their mana though. I think we'll allow ourselves to take one hit from Curd Ape here. I'm kind of looking at what their mana situation is over there. We almost need to draw a white, another white source here. If we drew another white source here, we could get later a Mayhem Arbiter and Path and Ghost Quarter them. That's only if they were to tap out. Man, our opponent's got a million different colors of land here. I am a little nervous to allow them to search for one turn, but maybe that's just the correct thing to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, Lightning Helix. Boy. That was a pretty good draw. They played this Hallowed Fountain. We'll block Bloodbraid. We are taking damage rather rapidly here. Alright, so we did find our white source, so we can do everything I want if we live long enough. We can just shut them down completely, and I think actually if they were to tap out next turn, we may be able to do some fun shenanigans. But them tapping out is probably another Bloodbraid Elf, and I don't think I actually want that, so we'll see. We'll see here. They get to go look for a fancy card. They get to go look for a fancy card. The other thing we could be playing here is like, I guess Phyrexian Unlife, Path something as well. Alright, let's see if they tap out here. If they tap out, things are going to get fun here. Oh, Bloodbraid Elf. Tribal Flames. Oh gosh. What are you going to target? How much is this doing? Number of basic land types. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They have all 5, so it's going to do 5. We can block though. Kind of 5 points of damage. Goodness. That's miserable. That's miserable. Well, I think we want to tutor something up here. Alright. Breeding pool. Alright, so we get to tutor something up here. It has to, we have to play Phyrexian Unlife though, I think. So what do we want? Maybe we're playing a Phyrexian Unlife and a Ghost Quarter. We might also, let's see here. We can play Phyrexian Unlife and Path them. I think it's just getting Phyrexian Unlife down and then like a Path is available. We could also get Mayhem Arbiter. 1, 2, 3. We could get another Ghost Quarter. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get. Oh, no, because we need to play that out. We're not low enough to put a bridge down yet. I think Phyrexian Unlife definitely has to. And what? Maybe get the bridge now for next turn. Get the Leonin Arbiter. Let's get the bridge. Let's go ahead and play our Phyrexian Unlife here. Safe and sound. All right. Well, they get to search for whatever they would like. Oh boy. What would you like, dearest opponent? Another Bloodbraid Elf? Bloodbraid Elf number 3 incoming. Possibly. There she be. What do you hit? A noble of hierarchs. The noblest of hierarchs. Well, we're fetching pre-combat here. Fetching pre-combat, that's for sure. I'll go get a Godless Shrine here. So if I recall, this doesn't really like matter now, right? You just block, but it's going to take me to 0 or -5 or whatever. Yeah. All right. So we lose some life. I can go get Leonin Arbiter now. Leonin Arbiter, we get to Ghost Quarter them. We could also just get an extra Phyrexian Unlife here. I think I want something that I can play. I don't mind. I think it's Leonin Arbiter. Let's get a Leonin Arbiter. Let's play. I can't play both now that I'm thinking about it. So let's play Ensnaring Bridge. And then we'll play a Leonin Arbiter. And we'll just pass the turn. Your turn, opponent. Alright, they Lightning Helix us. They can't really attack us though. Kind of wondering how many basics they have. I think we're just gonna win though. Can we beat triple Bloodbraid Elf? By the way, I believe this is the closer to one of the more serious decks that we're facing here. Alright. So we need to ignore the ability here. I think here I just get another Phyrexian Unlife. Part of me wants to get a Face Shield as well. But they can't do, they can do up to 5. I'm doing up to 5. So where does that mean for us? I don't want a Rain of Tears here. The other thing I could do is another Leonin Arbiter. If I did another Leonin Arbiter, we could then Ghost Quarter them. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Let's do that. We'll take them off white here. White seems like a dangerous color for them to have. Oh, never mind. They have nobles. White's a bad one to take them off of. They're silly. We're just silly like that. They could pay all 4 if they would like. Choose not to. Alright, next turn we're going to run Leonin Arbiters probably into them. They choose not to pay anything. Okay. Pay. Now we get to search. I'm going to search for a basic planes here. So we have something to cast. Alright, our opponent gives up. They don't have anything, at least main deck, for our little lock we've got going on here. Alright, Smallpox is a maybe. Core Firewalker is probably okay. And Thalia's? What do we think about these? Displacer seems kind of bad. Kind of real bad. We don't want to... I mean, I guess we could bounce things, but... Reign of Tears seems fine. Liliana's seem kind of bad, because they're going to have so many creatures. Dark Deal feels a bit blah as well. It's cute. It's cute, but I don't think that's where we want to be. So that's 4. I'll take 1 Faith Shield out, and probably 1 Inquisition, since we're on the draw. We'll bring these in. It's kind of like a, but I think it'll block a lot of their stuff. The Core Firewalkers, and Thalia blocks a lot of stuff as well, being first strike. Look at this hand. All right. Yeah, let's give it the run. Opponent's got to look for incredible cards to beat us. The most incredible of cards. Look, there's a Flooded Strand. Jeez. Opponent's super deep on their tribal zoo stuff going on here. Super deep. And I believe this will be Noblest of Hierarchs. There they be. Alright. Having lands is not necessarily bad with Maralen. Not the worst. Not the worst, but not the best either. To get in for this is good for us. Getting in for 1. Well, that was a weird noise. Alright, Wild Coddle. No land? Okay, there's a land. Oh boy. What? It's a path. A path or a bolt? It's a path or a bolt? Well, we're gonna go with it might be a path here, but we're still gonna run out the Core Firewalker here in case it's a bolt. I don't know what's the next course here, if it's Maralen or if it's Thalia. This is a 4/4. It may just be like Path, Nakadal, Thalia. They have plenty of mana here. Ooh. Oh. Do we care about Thalia enough here? Do we want her out? I don't think we want her out just yet. Let's play Mayhem the Arbiter and see where that leads us here. If they do any tapping out, we can path something. Might be worth attacking in here as well. Gotta keep life totals a little bit closer. Any tapping out, we could path. They tap 2 things, I might just path this. Like a Boros Charm. Oh, no. No. All right. I'll let that go. I'll let it go, opponent. Well, if this is all they're doing, I think I might want to path this. It gives them another land, but I mean, I can't imagine what they're missing. What are they missing after all? Alright. No more damage, please. Maybe they have a collected company? That wouldn't be the worst. They have all the lands, that's for sure. Smallpox doesn't feel like it's doing a whole heck of a lot here. We also don't want to really lose our creature. Not at the moment. Do you have like a counter squall? Or a spell queller? Or a negate? Or a unified will? Or nothing. I'm going to hold Core Firewalker back because Bloodbraid Elf could be a thing. I don't think there's any reason I want to use Smallpox just yet. It'll be interesting because they can Bloodbraid here because they're going to go look for it. So I have to decide what's important for me to get next. It might be just Arbiter followed by Phyrexian Unlife or Ensnaring Bridge. We're kind of ahead in the race here. By ahead in the race, I mean that we're up in life total. I guess if they attack just with the Bloodbraid Elf that they're probably going to get here, the Noble pumps it so that Core Firewalker doesn't kill it. I don't know. We did just survive against 3 of those Bloodbraid Elves. Observation. Red, green, and 2 colors that don't matter. Look at that. Yes, please. We'll gain a life. They find a Thoughtseize. Well, that's rude. I guess I don't mind this because they're going to actually take damage to do this. I would prefer to keep Thalia, but that's probably what they'll take here. This gets us one card closer to Ensnaring Bridge as well. And this is fine by me. So we'll go get Ensnaring Bridge next. And we actually are probably good. Alright, so we go get Ensnaring Bridge here. We get to play Ensnaring Bridge. We also get to play our Ghost Quarter out after attacking. And now they have to find an answer for... Oops. They have to find an answer for Bridge and for Maralen. As I say, they can't let that hit them. Now, only if we had a Smallpox. Smallpox right here would be really funny. Alright. They get to go get whatever they'd like. Like I said, they got to kill this bridge. If they kill her first, then they have to draw out to Ensnaring Bridge. The other thing is we have a pro-red creature against their red creature. I think we feel pretty good here. Maybe they just get another Bloodbraid Elf and hope they hit. I don't know. Alright, so they're going after her. We'll use our Firewalker ability. So now we're on just a top deck war here. And they got one more turn to do it. Good luck, opponent. Did you top deck it? Ooh, Noblest of Hierarchs. Blocking the path. Well, we'll attack in again. They could get a Wild Nacatl here. That would be a problem for us. Alright. Top deck again? It feels awkward when you could have been searching for your answers, doesn't it? We got it. Ooh. Ooh. Some good stuff there. We're 3-1 with this deck. It's in a friendly league, keep in mind that. But we're having a blast. This is working a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, giving our opponent the option to just draw whatever they'd like. Here you go, opponent. Pick your card. And we're beating decks like Triple Bloodbraid. It's kind of weird. I think this deck would be very good against, or very bad against Jund. So they could play like the Bloodbraid, and they can just get into an Abrupt Decay to take care of evil, either the Morn Song or the Bridge or the Phyrexian Unlife. You'd have to do a lot of setup. That being said, we're seeing that Arbiter plus her is certainly really taxing on our opponents. We're seeing those shenanigans happen tonight. Oh, that's right. Ah, we won a die roll. Shall we play first? And when you get a hand like this, you're just like, yes, please. I'm ready to play Magic. Please. Let's see here. I think we're gonna want all of our colors here. Gonna want all of our colors here. All right, here we go. Hollow one? No, opponent. Not supposed to do that to us, opponent. They probably take Arbiter. They're probably worried about this though. We show our hand. What's this card? It's a good card. It lets you search up everything you could ever dream. Takes Faith Shield. They took Faith Shield. Well, I think on that note, I think I want to be a little slower here. And so we're going to play Spellskite first. The only reason I think I want to be slower is because I think they have removal. And so we can keep one of our wonderful cards here. The other thing here is we've slowed down on Arbiter. And if they play anything here, we get to Arbiter and Ghost Quarter them. Well, that's rude. So the question here is, do they have something to kill Maralen with? All right, so we have a possible double Ghost Quarter if they don't kill her. So we'll give them the option to kill her. Looks like they have the bolt. All right. Well, we're playing a top deck war. I think our top decks are, they're solid. Now that we've kind of played all around this, though, unless they have another bolt. Well, okay. They have another land. Alright, let's play good old Arbiter. Yeah, we have good old Mana Tithe here. It's a good time to search opponent. Ironically, we can't search. Go ahead and search ourselves. We'll go get a basic plains here. Alright, well we can awkwardly tax them with Mana Tithe and then potentially Ghost Quarter them. That seems fun. Mana Tithe is just a real solid card right now. Most solid of cards. What's our opponent doing? That is probably the bigger question here at this point. Our opponent has decided to not play creatures. Mardu? Maybe? Uh-oh. Here's where we can get him. We can get him. How much is this going to cost? I would like to Mana Tithe you so that I can then Ghost Quarter you. How's that feel? They know it too. They know it. I think. Ah, they paid for it. Alright. Well, we'll Ghost Quarter this last land here. Cool. Well, that was exciting. Our opponent's got a lot of removal for creatures. They also have a lot of lands. We have a lot of lands too. Lots of lands all around. One of us is going to get something here. Ooh. Oh, why didn't that work? Here, have a young Pyro. Well, we got our Radiance. We can gain some life. Gain some life. So it is a Pyromancer build. A little Pyromancer build. Oh. Auto yields have been turned off. All right. We fooled them with Culligan's command. We fooled them. You can have Pyromancer back. I don't care. I don't care that you have the little Pyromancer. Why didn't they play... What? Oh. Oh. I thought they got Pyromancer back. Oh, he's exiled. That's right. We're silly. Well, that's not a card we want. This isn't very good at the moment. They have taken care of everything we have. Faithless Looting probably here. We don't have many ways to get rid of... Oh, it's going to be just lingering. We don't have many ways to get rid of a wide board. That could be a problem with the deck. This is looking real bad. Looking real bad. We need an ensnaring bridge off the top. Please, bridge. deck just wants us to play. See if they go after this. Maybe they top decked. They top deck something amazing too. I'm tempted to just take the hit for 5, 6. But I'm also really paranoid. Black. Yay! We can cast everything, so there's that. Inquisition. Well, let's Inquisition them. I'm not going to hold on to cards anymore. Collective Brutality, not a bad one. They have already burned 2 Kolaghan's commands. I'd imagine they have maybe 1 more. Liliana of the Veil. Alright, well, things are going to get interesting. Okay. I am ready to keep my bridge. I am ready. They bolted me. That jerk. I'm basically going to have to keep bridge and kind of hope to draw out. There's a spell skite. Suppose that's not too bad. Trying to think what I would like to draw next here. Well, plains is probably not what I wanted to draw. I unfortunately have to play the plains out, I think. When they ult Liliana here, which may be next turn. Oh. Baba Spellskite. Did they just draw what they need for Ensnaring Bridge here? Oh, they did. They did. That's clever. Alright. Alright. I think Thalias are fine here. Or Firewalkers are good again. Thalias. Pithy Needles this time. I don't think I want anything else. Although, I understand the argument for Displacer. I do understand it. What's not good here? Rain of Tears is probably not as good in this matchup. Our own Liliana is not very good either. Mana Tithe doesn't even seem very good. At the same time, like Dark Deal almost doesn't even feel very good here. Let's swap these out. So I'm mainly in the white colors now. So let's keep that in mind. This is kind of a guess at what we should swap out. This hand seems relatively decent. Relatively. We'll see what their starting is. Kolaghan's Command, Fatal Push, and this fun guy. Well, I think we'll get rid of the first Kolaghan's Command and pass the turn. We do need 1 more land here. They're concerned about us playing a creature. How does it go, you ask? Oh, it goes. It goes indeed. How are you, How are you? It is going, though. If they hold for a turn, they play Bloodstained Mire. Oh, nope, they don't. As I say, if they play Bloodstained Mire to see if we played a different creature, then we could Faith Shield. The deck's pretty sweet tonight. I'm enjoying it. It's got some like weird synergies. I think there'd be a way to fine tune it just a little bit. Feels like there's got to be a way to get yourself kind of almost like maybe 5 to 7 pieces that you need, maybe up to 10, and then the rest of the core deck should be like control. Well, the Pyro Prison got cheaper because of all the Masters 25 reprints. So that got cheaper. They're not going to play their Bloodstained Mire? Interesting. Oh, we needed a land there. Shelldock Isle combo. Sounds fun. Alright, land please. That works. Question is, what do we want to lead off on here? I think Core Firewalker's probably fine. Into the Displacer. Here, I think getting the basic planes is fine. I could get a Displacer down. Let's go ahead and get the Firewalker down. Leave black up. Not that we have anything for that. I think for your deck selection, you just gotta pick what you enjoy. You just gotta pick what you enjoy. Ugh, Inquisition's kind of brutal for us. I had blue-black fairies lined up. It top 32 the SCG Dallas this weekend. But unfortunately, I actually couldn't get it with Mana Traders because I don't have enough credit. You used to play fairies? Yeah, there's a list from SCG. I'd have to go find it again. You could find it as well. Lingering Souls played after being discarded. Part of me is just thinking we should get Bridge down when we have the chance here. I could also Inquisition them. I feel like I want to save Inquisition. Maybe I should Phyrexian Unlife here. Kind of a ways away from that. Could also just Displace her here. Let's go and Displace her. You can start getting rid of their tokens. I'm not really sure what line to take here. I'm guessing if I draw a land, I can Inquisition and Phyrexian Unlife. Well, I could have. They take our Inquisition, which is kind of interesting. They must have answers for both the Ensnaring Bridge and the Phyrexian Unlife. Part of me doesn't want to like actually run this out. I'll just flicker a Spirit token. I don't want to run a bridge out just yet because I put down a land. Part of the reason... Well, I guess let's just use this. Exile one of these tokens while we have the chance. Part of the reason is I'm pretty sure they have a Kolaghan's Command. They've kind of ignored our bridge a couple times now. And so if I get one more like land in play in my hand, I may play the bridge. Quite honestly, I'm not in any rush. Pithing Needle is kind of interesting here. I kind of like this too. Let's go ahead and just play Pithing Needle. I'm gonna lose a little life here. That's fine. Being able to name Liliana here is gonna be good. Make sure no more shenanigans happen again. Once again, we'll just wait here. No rush. No rush. Is this lose life? This is lose life. There's Liliana. There she be. There she be. Stuck at 3. Alright. A Faith's Shield. Well, this is pretty good for us. So at this point, I'll play a Phyrexian Unlife here. We're gonna lose a little more life here, but now I'm protected. There's not a whole lot else I want to play out until I get like something interesting. There's an Inquisition. Well, I guess I need to let this resolve. Unfortunately, they can take just Faith Shield and then they can Kulgan's command us. Yep. Okay, command. If they don't Kulgan's command us now, then I'll be happy to play bridge, but this feels like a Kulgan's command. It's felt like that since forever. Alright, there's a Wear and Tear. I suppose that's a similar effect here within the Liliana. With the Liliana. It was a Bedlam Reveler. Alright, so we played around a card. We pseudo played around a card. Thalia. Well, that would have been nice last turn. I have a weird can't get through this because it's a 2/3. A path type effect wouldn't be bad here. We didn't take them out, did we? No, we didn't take out the paths. Faithless Eluding. It's an expensive Faithless Looting. Better be worth it. They can make us sack a creature. I guess I'll sack Thalia. This one's gaining us life. Path effect would be great here. Get rid of Liliana. Go into top deck war with our opponent. Well, that'll work. Now we can gain life. Now we can gain life. This little enchantment here. It's a silly enchantment. Each player discards a card. Well, we're not going to get too many activations out of this. We'll say that. They have one great card in hand. Well, it's not a great card. It is a shame that we don't have Maralen out because that would stop this Faithless Looting. All the Faithless Looting shenanigans. Go ahead and gain our life here. Card, please get rid of this. Okay. It's an interesting one. All right. They can go find whatever they would like. Anything your heart desires over their opponent. Anything. We'll see if we can come back from this. Oh, there's a fatal push. That was a good find. Now they minus. Yep. That didn't work very well, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was most undesirable. I think our opponent's gonna have us here. Most undesirable. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing we're gonna need another bridge off the top here. That's what I'm guessing. Maybe it would be good to have a couple rest in peace in the sideboard. Trying to think if there's anything we would care about. I don't think so. I suppose we have Grafdigger's Cage. But a couple of rest in peace would sure up a couple matchups. Oh man. Getting Bedlam Reveler back. That seems pretty decent. Pretty decent. I don't think I have an out. Lingering Souls. I think our out is Bridge into like Phyrexian Unlife into, I don't know, Pithy Needle into something else. 2 life. Thalia's not gonna do it. Thalia's not gonna do it. But we went 3 and 2 in our friendly league, playing some Maralen Arbiter. Maralen Arbiter. Well, that was most unexpected. So what are my thoughts on the deck? And then we'll probably run it in just some cues to finish out today. Unless people want to see something specific. But what are my thoughts? I think the toolbox nature of her is really good. I think you have to definitely build around her. Leonin Arbiter is a great way to tax this effect, but it taxes both sides. But it's not a bad way to tax on the one side. So Aven Mind Sensor kind of comes to mind. It's another 3 CMC card, but having this along with Arbiters or Maralen makes me think of kind of a way to just, yeah, they get to pick one of those 4 cards, but it's basically like almost like a Scry 4 and you pick one and that's it. Where if they're getting to look at their entire deck, then they're getting more options. So I would consider maybe a couple Avens in this build. I could throw them in there to try in a couple Qs as well. What are you taking out for that though? I'm not totally sure. Maybe just the Mana Tithes. The Mana Tithes got it a couple of times. So maybe Mana Tithes out and like Aven Mind Sensors in or something like that. That's what I'm thinking would be maybe a good one. Rest in Peace in the sideboard wouldn't be a bad idea either. Dark Deal is cute. However, Dark Deal hurts you as well. Puts you behind, so Dark Deal is probably not worth it either. The only reason Dark Deal is really any decent is when you get a Maralen out, that they can't actually keep the cards in their hand and they're just strictly tutoring 1 a turn. I would probably take these 5 out and play something else. I'd probably also ditch 1 Faith Shield for something else, but I don't know what it would be at this point. The other thing is I would also consider bringing in the Thalias from the sideboard. I would probably, if I was really thinking about this, I would probably bring in 3 Avens and maybe like 2 or 3 Thalias, and then shore up the sideboard a little differently. The displacers in the sideboard do feel a bit slow. Doesn't feel like what we want to be doing. What do you think? I'm cool to change this up just a tiny bit, and then we can run it in a couple queues. What does chat think about this? I think it's Mana Tides and Dark Deals out. Some Avens, Thalias in the main, and go from there. Someone did say an Aether Vial. So let's take, I'm just going to take 1 Faith Shield out because I think it has a place here to be protection. And Dark Deals, we'll set those here just for a moment. I'm going to bring in 3 Avens and move the Thalias to the main board here. So I like this. I'm starting to like this. The other thing that I'm thinking about is, like, if I were to move the Faith Shields out, I'd bring in some Thought Seizes. You go and really control. My concern is obviously you don't want to just flat out lose because you're taking so much life to set up everything. The Radiances were actually kind of useful, but maybe I'd only want 1 to tutor out. Kind of like a, oh, I can't, I'm very close on life and I only have 3 mana and we have an Arbiter out. Then it's one of these like, okay, I can do this, and then in a weird way you can't like tutor in the next turn because you have Arbiter, but you can keep yourself from dying if they seem to be kind of locked out. So maybe 1. Bring 1 of these out, keep 1 in. Maybe the same is true about Faith Shield, and maybe a Spellskite should be added. I feel like we have no way to just deal with a very wide board. That feels like a problem to me. Like, I know it seems kind of weird, but maybe like a Settle the Wreckage. I know that takes us up to 4 mana, but it might be worthwhile. Like 2 Faith Shields, probably the right number. We take the other Faith Shield out, we bring in like a Thoughtseize. Maybe like 2 Thoughtseizes or something. Maybe just 1. Start to play with something a little closer to this, maybe. Would it be better to have a basic life gain spell? Well, the Radiance is repeatable. I think that's why it's in here. It's a repeatable effect, where the other things are not. I understand why Thalia maybe is sideboard, because it's harder to cast some of the stuff you tutor out. Let me look at something really quick here. Where's my other Gideon's? Just a glance here. I mean, like, ley lines aren't even played. Rest in peace. So when we look at this, I don't know. I think maybe trying something like this. Let's remove the Dark Deals and the Mana Tides. Honestly, the Faith Shields probably could go. The Radiance can probably go. So the question is, what else do you bring in here? Like, I don't think I have Rest in Peace. No. I can bring maybe a couple Nile spell bombs. Am I going to play this list? I'll play it in some more queues. I'll play it in some more queues. Question is, what else do I have like in my main cards that I could add? What else? Where's a white deck that I have? Where is a white deck that I have? That's not it. White Goat Devotion. Maybe just Path to Exile and an extra Path here, or a Fatal Push is probably fine. Let's just bring a Fatal Push to the sideboard. Maybe I don't need the Spell Bomb. Bring a second Fatal Push in case there's a lot of creatures. Maybe something like this. Let's run this in a couple queues since we finished our league. Let me fix one thing here though. Gotta have matching planes. And the same for swamps. Gotta have those matching. Gotta look professional when we're playing. Alright, let me make sure it saves here. Click, click. Alright, we'll try this with a little bit of a higher curve here. A little more staying power, but we'll just see. We'll just see. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. It is a pretty sweet deck though, Reathered. If you're just joining us, Reathered, we did play it through a league and went 3-2. Alright. This hand looks fine. Get to Thoughtseize them. We can decide if we need to rush out Thalia or not. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. Dang. I guess I get rid of Serum Visions here. I could also just get rid of Through the Breach. I feel like they're going to just set things up, though. Alright. I guess I have to take Through the Breach here. Feels a little awkward to have to take that card. But such is life. I assume they'll play a Serum Visions here. I assume that's what they're going to play. And they don't. Interesting. Well, I think here we'll go ahead and play Spellskite and we'll pass the turn. That way we can decide whether we want a Rain of Tears next or if we want to Thalia next. I assume they're going to play one of these ops. They were going to play the opt whether or not I played the Thalia. This just gives Thalia some protection with Spellskite. There's an opt. Rain of Tears doesn't feel too bad here. They put it to the bottom and draw. If they miss a land here, I think I'll just Rain of Tears them. Feels like a fine thing to do to our opponent. There's a land though. They do find it. Fetching. I am tempted still to Rain of Tears them. I mean, I don't think we're in too much trouble here. They get the Scry too. If they keep both on top, then they do that. top and top. They like both. All right. So I think Reign of Tears is where we want to go here. The other thing we could do is Thalia here. Could slow them down next turn. And since we drew the Ghost Quarter, I don't mind doing this. They let that resolve so they don't get to opt here. They don't get to opt. Desolate Lighthouse. That's a good target for Reign of Tears. What do we think about that one? It's also not a bad target for a Ghost Quarter. I gotta take them off red-blue here. Alright, let's see if they have a counter. Did they find a counter? Maybe a Remand. Good old-fashioned Remand. They opt. There's the opt out of hand. You get to take them off of one land here. They do put a card on the bottom and draw an unknown card. And we just did take them off red. So there's actually no rush to Ghost Quarter them here. The Radiance. We'll attach the Radiance to Spellskite. The Radiance. Ooh. Alright, what's our opponent got for us? They're deciding whether to bolt us or not? What do you got, opponent? Why have you stopped us? There you go. I feel like Thalia is good to go here. Let's hook up Spellskite with the goods. You got it, Spellskite. Spellskite's getting hooked up with the enchantment. There you go, buddy. You can now gain the life and then target yourself. Look at that. Vendilion Click. Cool. Targeting themselves. Maybe getting rid of Emrakul? Maybe not. So they revealed Jace, put it on the bottom. That's fine with me. In response to a fetch, I might knock this Desolate Lighthouse out. Knock the Lighthouse out here. I don't need them cycling through their cards that fast. And they'll have all their colors, I'm almost certain. There you go. There you go, opponent. Serum Visions from our opponent. I am a little concerned that we're taking way too long to do this. Taking a little too long. Put a card on bottom and on top. Would like to gain life. I'll gain a touch of life there. We are struggling to find answers. I wonder what we get rid of if they just Emrakul us here. If they Emrakul us here soon. What do we get rid of? I'm not really sure. Please, opponent. Ow. Don't find the Emrakul. Or rather, the Through the Breach. Ooh, electrolyzes. Well, that's just nifty. Well, that was nifty. Alright, well, they've got plenty of goodness. Gain some life here. Just negate what Vendilion Click is doing there. Oh, come on, deck. Stop it with the lands. Not really sure we got much else to do here. So Rether, was that a late night for you, or was that a late night for you, working late, or was that a normal night? And our end step here. We'll just gain it back here. Please, anything. So there's a problem with getting her. The problem with getting her is if we play her, they probably don't counter it, and then they just get to play Emrakul. 1, 2, 3. So if we play her out, they go get Emrakul, or they get Through the Breach and they use Emrakul, and then we sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go get an ensnaring bridge. You know what? Let's just see what happens. Let's just experiment. Maybe they won't want to go get. Maybe they won't want to get Emrakul. Emrakul is a bad card. He's in their hand. He doesn't want to go get Through the Breach. Emrakul is a bad card to play. Do not play it, opponent. Do not play Through the Breach. Do not play Emrakul. You do not mind this card that I have played. Do not mind said card. It is a silly card. Exactly. See? Does not care. Does not care. See? It was easy. They did not care. They're probably just like, I can search Through the Breach. I win the game. And I'm like, yeah, you probably do, but don't worry about it just yet. You haven't won yet, opponent. Don't count your chickens too fast. That's at me or at sure. We'll take 3. You have another one? Alright, we'll take 3 again. You got us, opponent. Okay. I think we just die, right? We should have taken one of those to spell Skype. I want to change the target. I guess we die because of Vendilion Click here. Right? Right? That's how we die? Well, our opponent just went through their attack phase. We lived. Marlen's scary. The Radiance trickery. I mean, what are we getting here? I guess... What, just Phyrexian Unlife here? Probably just Phyrexian Unlife. It's probably the safest thing to get here. Probably one of the safer things to get. We'll gain our life back. They get another shot at it. Look at this, they're gonna get another shot at it. I don't know how they skipped their attack phase though. I mean, why would you hit F6 on your turn? Especially when you just cast him. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what they got here for us. Maybe they got round 2 of it. Round 2? There he be. We're gonna gain our life again. We're gonna see what happens this time. I mean, this doesn't kill us, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We're at 0. Cool. That's cool. I think that was a misclick on our opponent's side there. That is what I will guess. I think we're okay with what we've got in here for the most part. I don't think Faith Shield's going to do a whole lot here. So we'll pull those out. And probably just want to pull out one Path to Exile. Bring in Firewalkers and Smallpox. Firewalkers for a little extra gaining life. Smallpox just because it's Smallpox. I think that's probably about all we want to do. There was a Jace. So there might be a reason to bring in a Pithy Needle over a Smallpox, maybe. That might make sense. Pithy Needle over it. Name Jace. Like Jace. You're not allowed in this house. Well, if we had a little extra land, the sand would be nice. I'm gonna ship it because we'd have double Lily on it here. This hand doesn't do a whole lot. We'll keep it. Put that on top. It's not a bad draw. Maybe we can slow him down here. Serum Visions. See if we can slow down our opponent. Puts both on bottom. I would draw that Phyrexian Unlife. Not a bad one to have here. Lightning Bolt and Serum Visions. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the Serum Visions. Since they bottom both, that means they can't really set anything up here. They have an unknown card they drew. So we're good with that. Path is not bad. Not crazy, but not bad. I would not crack the Fledged Strand if I was my opponent, because they just put 2 cards they didn't want to the bottom. It's very unlikely they draw them. However, they did just shuffle them back in. So Alright, actually, I was gonna slam Phyrexian, but I think we'll go ahead with Lily. Lily seems like an okay one to do here. That's fine. Lily discarding probably Path. Our opponent does have quite a bit going on here. Quite a bit in terms of lands. So now they're just looking for their Emrakul, probably, or through the breach. Makes me a little nervous here. Rain of Tears. Maybe not a bad one to fire off here. Set them back. Send them back a little bit. Make sure they don't just get us here. Liliana may have been correct to run out there, but I like setting them back one land, especially when they're searching. Now they got to find a couple lands, which I'm sure they will have no problem doing. It is Jace after all. It is Jace after all. Thinking with the brainstorm. Thinking with the brainstorm. Thinking hard with the brainstorm. They have this Misty that I'm sure they'd like to fetch with. Ooh, a Scalding Turn. We don't know if Lightning Bolt and Misty Forest is in there. We can probably assume Lightning Bolt is not. They might have kept it though because Liliana showed up. I think we're still going to give it a shot at Liliana here. Probably getting countered, but I think Phyrexian on life is a little bit more powerful for us, I suppose. Our Remand is, again, not too bad here. They wanted to draw at least that top card. They would have fetched before. Question is, do they still have this Misty or Lightning Bolt? It's unknown at this point. Like I said, I'd be inclined to think they have this Misty still in there somewhere, but maybe not. You can't remember if this deck has Cryptic. I don't know if it does. If it does, it has maybe like 2. There's the Misty that we talked about. So an unknown Bolt, possibly, in hand. We can now, next turn, actually play both threats, which is nice. We finally are achieving a status that we can get these out. We're still going to lead with Liliana. We believe it's the weaker of our 2 cards here. But if she sticks then. I mean, they have 7 cards. I'm pretty sure they have something they can get rid of. It's interesting. We'll tick up here. I think we're going to hold on to the Path here. Mainly because they could have something to follow this up with. They may also have Bolt Bolt. Our opponent's clock is shrinking quickly. Get rid of an Opt. I'm going to hold on this Phyrexian on life here. I feel like they started to tap. And I don't want it countered. It also leaves up a path for a Vendilion Click here. And we did see that game 1. Hey, look who it is. Good old Snapcaster. An opt. Probably in response to the opt-out path. Keep Liliana alive here for a little longer. Gives them an extra land here. It also shuffles. Maybe they wanted to shuffle. I don't know. I don't know. I put a card to the bottom and drew a random card. Bolts us, maybe redirected to Liliana. It is. Snap Bolt. Brainstorming. Brainstorming, checking out the top 3 of the deck. Checking them out, seeing what they're up to. Finds a desolate lighthouse. That's probably the end of us in this game. And I say that strictly on the premise of they can now dig as they sees fit. There goes Lily. I suppose not the worst thing that could be happening here. Let's go ahead and play our Phyrexian Unlife here. And play our land out in case Emrakul comes and says hi. We're pretty hardcore top deck mode at this point. pretty core. Jace be doing Jace things. Tap 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 tap. Untap tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. There he goes. Whoosh. Whoa. Emrakul. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! We're still alive. Goodbye, Emrakul. Now the problem is if another Emrakul comes here, we're gonna be toast. Choosing to lightning bolt us. Oh, that's fine, opponent. Alright, they bolt us. So they get to Phyrexian Unlife us and maybe bounce it with a Cryptic or something. Okay, we can't play that. Pass the turn. We're just in a little F6 mode just to see how they're going to finish us off here. Down to 2. Alright, we're at 0. Let's see if they have that Cryptic we talked about. Rethird. Rethird, do they have the Cryptic? They have the Cryptic. Alright, it's good to know that they have a Cryptic in the deck. Alright. I guess in some weird way, like, Mana Tithe is pretty good in this deck right now because we're playing against Blue-Red Breach. But would this bounce Emrakul so it can't attack? Would that work? You okay, dog? Would that bounce Emrakul? I believe it would. Can anyone confirm if this would bounce Emrakul? Let me double check what Emrakul reads. There's protection from colored spells, right? Devoid is no color. Find protection from colored spells. I kind of want to bring it in and see if that's how it works. I believe it would. It would bounce Emrakul. Let's get rid of these 2 core Firewalkers and bring in 2 Eldrazi Displacers. And let's try it. Let's try it that way. Alright. I guess we'll keep this. It's not very good. But I guess it has Thalia. Let's play Shiny Thalia. Thank you, Bladeheart. I appreciate it. I'm excited to have this happen. Look at Shiny Thalia. Somehow I got these in my account. I like played some event and got them or something. Every now and then you get different cards. Alright, let's get this Thalia down here. Pithing Needle's not bad to see either. You can name that Silly Jace. Silly Jace card. Jace the mean squeezer. Alright, our opponent is low on time. So that's kind of nifty for us. See if they decide to bolt this away, and we can play it again. Bolt? Bolt? Choosing not to bolt. We'll go to the second main phase. Go ahead and get in with 2 damage here. See if they'll bite here to do anything. They do not. Luckily they can't remand this at the moment. Jace the Mind, that sculptor. We'll just F6 to our opponent. We get to play Thalia again next turn, possibly, if they bolt right here, which is probably what they're going to do. There it goes. Bolted. Goodbye, Thalia. Goodbye, Shiny Thalia. It's a pleasure. Alright, do we think they have a counter of some sorts? We saw that they have a bunch of remands. They had a bunch of remands. Let's play another Thalia. Alright, let's play a Maralen the Arbiter. Pass the turn. Also, you can O-ring Emrakul. I did not know this. That's a good fetch by our opponent. Remands. Remands good old Arbiter. Arbiter. Let's see if they would like to mess with Thalia here. There's a fetching land. Fetching land. Ah, not a spell when it targets Emrakul. Nifty, nifty. Nifty, nifty. Alright, let's play Arbiter back out here. See what they think about that. Triggered ability. Makes sense. Let's see here. How dead are we? Well, we're not dead yet. I think we wait and see what they do here. Wait on Displacer. That's a good job there. Good job there. Way to go. And bolting Thalia. Alright, in their draw step, we're going to need to do this. Cool. Awesome. We just strip mined them. Sweet. I know they can pay for this. They just did it last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Problem is, if they've got Emrakul coming here, we're in a little bit of trouble here. I still gotta have another land here, so let's just be aware of that. Rain of Tears sounds like a great card to be casting. Look at this. We're playing Inverted Ponza here. Inverted Ponza. Alright. Don't forget to pay. Don't forget to pay. We can actually get something down here without a problem, it looks like. They put a card on bottom and then one on top. It's a Rain of Tears again. Well, I suppose we'll just keep firing this off. Oh, I really wish I had a Ghost Quarter right now. A Ghost Quarter right now would be fabulous. Can't fetch. Can't fetch. Like, I could. Maralen the Arbiter doing work here. I would like to take a peek. You're not doing a whole lot over there, opponent. Emrakul Island through the breach. Well, that's scary. That's scary. They've had it all this time, chat, and I have no way to stop it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we play a Displacer out here. And the reason we do this, yeah, they're fetching and doing through the breach next turn. The reason we do this is so that we can pick which creature we want. But basically we gotta, like, I guess put them to 1. Alright. Through the breach, Emrakul. Okay. There he goes. Which creature do we keep here? I guess the Displacer. It gets around a Snapcaster. Alright, little Eldrazi versus big Eldrazi. Hello, Mom. I want to grow up and be just like you, Mom. You're awesome, Mom. There's the first piece of the puzzle. Alright. What do you got? What'd you draw? Bolt? Oh, Opt. Still alive. The opponent is still alive. You have to bolt this guy. Yeah, they found the bolt, chat. They found it. There's our first Aven since we had put them into the deck here. All right, well, I think a Snap Bolt will do it here. But if we can get an Unlife down, that'd be nifty. To land. Well, I think I'm gonna try it. Least amount of draws. Woo! Got it to stick. Alright, now we just don't want him to be blown out by an Emrakul here. Please. Please. Okay. Go ahead and pass turn. We'll flash this in at end of turn. Please. Don't harm me. They're gonna opt or bolt. They're gonna bolt. All right. Oh boy. The question is, oh no. No, this is gonna be, it's gonna be a cryptic, isn't it? I guess I just have to let this go because I can't flash this in. No cryptic and bounce. We'll see. You have a cryptic again? Dang it. Dang it. Here, we'll flash this in. Oh, we almost beat him too. We almost had him. What was our next card? Show us Moto, please. Please. We almost beat Emrakul. They had us. They had us. Let's get back into another game here. I think I got time for one more. I got time for one more, I think, chat. Maybe two. It's getting late. It's getting late, man. I'm an old grandpa. I can't stay up late. Alright, what do we got here? A little red-green stompy shenanigans. A little red-green stompy so far. Hopefully not Ponza. No, we're not. We're not a fan of Ponza. Keep up the hard work, Gramps. Thanks. 91 going on 92. No one's gonna believe me though. Let's go ahead and Inquisition, see what's up. I think it looks like Titan Shift. Looks like a bit of Titan Shift. Bolt Explorer. Wow. I guess I'll get rid of one of the Explorers here. Let's get rid of the Bolt. I don't know. What state do I live in? I believe I've said before, but I live in Texas. That big giant state. That big giant state. So I want to do Liliana here, I think. They're going to attack him for at least one here. Anxiety? What? That's the state I'm from? Did not know. It's incredible. Valakut. Windswept. I don't think so. I don't think so. Kind of silly though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th land. I don't know about this. I feel like we need to do a Rain of Tears at the same time. I think we can do that in Ghost Quarter next. Let's get Liliana out here. Liliana. They have a Bolt still in hand. Kind of don't want to mess with that. Zale, were you around when we showed the emotes that are coming? You probably missed it, man. You probably just flat out missed it. You were not. Well, that's just too bad. I'll show after this game. He got rid of a Sakura Tribe Elder. They don't need to ramp anymore, apparently. Woohoo! The big question I have to do is, since I'm only an affiliate, I have to decide which one goes in the normal tier. that most people get to use, and then on the second and third tier I'll have to put something, but I don't know what. Ooh, this bolt is coming for Liliana. I think that's alright. That's okay. My family's not from Texas. I don't have that southern drawl. Doesn't exist. Bolt, an unknown card. My family's from the Northeast. Nice. There goes Lily. Alright, so we have a couple options here. They're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be a 6th. Could be 7. We probably want to go ahead and just play Spellskite here and play the Concealed Courtyard. This way we get a blocker as well. That's probably reasonable here. We could also Valakut, get rid of this with the Concealed, and then worry about the... Yeah, actually, let's do a Reign of Tears here. It does take us to 18, which is that special number. Is the state from Walker is from? I believe so, yes. I was born and raised in Mississippi, I live in Alabama now, and I have no southern accent. It's all about what schools you go to, because those will be the people you grow up around along with your parents. They all have quite an influence on what your accents will be like. The eyes of the ranger are upon you. The eyes of the ranger. Alright, so we're in a weird predicament again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where we basically say, hey, go search up your win condition. It's kind of weird. Just kind of weird. So where like a ley line would be really good to have. I'm trying to think if I want to play this Maralen out. I guess we have to and just kind of see where it goes. And just counter how they decide to draw stuff. They could just go get a Valakut. It's fine. I also have not lived in the States my whole life, so that might attribute to it. I've lived abroad as well. Or if you live in other countries, I guess I live near, not abroad, right? Alright. So the only shenanigans thing that kind of comes up here is our life total is going to shrink. But sure, that's what's just going to happen. Our opponent's probably very confuzzled by this, but three. All right, Tribe Elder. All right. Question is, what are we searching for here? So we can search for a Reign of Tears. We could search for an Aven. And Aven's actually kind of cute because when they cast Scapeshift next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're gonna have trouble. So let's do that. Let's put good old Aven to the test here. You ready, chat? You ready? You're ready to blow out Scapeshift here? There you go. You can go get that Scapeshift, man. It's a good card. It's a good card. Go get that Scapeshift. Yeah. That's Titan, not Scapeshift. It's a bad card. Look at that. They didn't even have to use Summoner's Pact here. So we can like go get a bridge next. It's kind of hilarious. Wow, they found stuff. But they didn't get the Valakuts, which is kind of important here. Alright, so here I think I want to go get an ensnaring bridge. I'm gonna attack in for 2 in the air, and then we'll ensnaring bridge. This is great. This feels great. We'll leave up Ghost Quarter and Godless Shrine here in case we need to use them for some shenanigans. We have them on kind of a pseudo 1-turn clock because they're going to take 3 here. They got to get rid of Aven. We can protect Aven. We can protect Bridge. We can protect Maralen. What's going on, chat? It's Titan Shift over here. Aven's already proven to be a lot better. Not that you're going to always run into Titan Shift, but I was really hoping they would go for Scape Shift, because then it would just be a dead card. You play Aven out, and then if they tried to bolt, you get the Spellskite. Slag Storm. Ooh. So what do we want to protect here? We probably... What do we protect here? Do we protect Maralen? Do we protect Aven here? Maybe we need to protect Aven, because this could be like a Scape Shift or something. We don't get to search if we do this. The other thing we could do is also do Ghost Quarter. You'd protect the Aven. Aven's probably the smart thing. Protect the toolbox. The trick here is we can protect... I could get another Aven with the search. The question is, do they just go off here and kill us? Can they just go off? Probably not. I think we're going to save Maralen. And then in response to this trigger, though, we're going to Ghost Quarter them with the idea that if they happen to have Scape Shift in hand, then we'll prevent that, and we can go get an Aven. We'll see. I'm gonna find out what this last card is. This is a little bit interesting. By the way, hello, Ravenous Reptar. Alright, we're gonna Ghost Quarter here, see if we can strip them off of land as well. There we go. Don't hit land, please. Top 4. This is very critical. I think this removes the possibility of dying to... Oh no! Stop finding things. Alright. Well, we get to go look for a card. I think we just go find another Aven, right? Is there anything else I would want? What about a Phyrexian Unlife here? How much do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's just another Aven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 7 cards, so they can make 18 triggers. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could do 7. 21 damage. It's not enough. I think the Avon's just smarter though. I'll just get an Avon here. This deck is spicy. We took the MTG Goldfish one and tweaked it just a bit after playing a full league. I've enjoyed it. It is by, you do exclamation deck list, it takes you to the instant deck tech. It's by a user that went by the name Mostly Not Gay. So they're gonna go to 1. They have no idea what I tutored up here. So they have to kind of have an answer to Avon and have Scape Shift or Titan Shift or something. Something crazy. So I think Avon's like really brutal to them. Scape Shift. We'll play Avon. Good luck. They got hit a Valakut in the top 4 as well, if they decided to do any of this. Well, I might as well not go for any more than 4 cards here. They go for more than 4. Oh, they're sacrificing a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 they've sacrificed. It's probably not wise. Okay. They sacrificed 4 cards, hoping to hit Valakut, Valakut, and two mountains, and only get a set of pair of triggers. All right. Core Firewalker's probably not very good here. I don't think I have a whole lot actually when I look at what's available to me here. I guess the Displacer would keep the Avon alive. Smallpox. Smallpox, I guess, is good because you could get rid of a Primeval Titan. So maybe that instead of I don't know, instead of maybe a Faith Shield. Our Faith Shield came in handy. So maybe it's just more like path out, Smallpox in. Do we need the other 2 paths? Probably can keep 1 and then take 1 more out for would a 1 of Omnix Unshackled work? Maybe. He costs a lot. The idea here is to have Leon and Arbiter and Maralen out, so you're paying 2, so you need like what, 7 mana? He's 5, right? It's kind of a lot. Kind of a lot to be doing that. Let's bring a Displacer in for one of our paths here. More of just a try card, not so much of a I think it's good. He's 6 mana, so you need 4. I mean, we don't usually get much above 4 or 5. This is a pretty good hand. This is good. All right, we're gonna Thoughtseize into probably Arbiter here. Thalia is not bad as an alternate as well. We do take damage, so we're gonna have to play the Race Against Scape Shift here. They'd lose 10 life per turn. Can you do exclamation point card? What is it? Exclamation card, and then what is it? Omnix Unshack. A couple Ghost Quarters are really good here too. I think we're gonna be fine this game. Thoughtseize away some sort of ramp spell, preferably Search for Tomorrows are fine. Actually, all of this is fine. All of this is fine. Wow, I don't even want to take anything. I guess I'll take the Scape Shift. None of that scares me. I just put obnix and kind of like spaced it out. If you do some of that, the bot can kind of figure it out. Arbiter combination with some other stuff is going to be silly here. They had that wooded foothills. I'm sensing they want to do like a search for tomorrow next, but I guess that's just not going to happen. Sometimes it helps. I mean, you can start to put the first couple letters in and do a card. The bot kind of figures it out. The only problem sometimes with that is that the bot will, well, it does its own thing sometimes and starts spamming different cards that you don't want. I've seen them on an EDH deck. Use Nicholas Shackled. Fair enough. This is kind of cute interaction here that we could do. I think we just want to probably Inquisition here, though. Get rid of one of these search for tomorrows. And we'll just play our Thalia out. Get in for good old 2 here. Our opponent's not going to be looking for anything in the near future. The other thing we could do here is actually kind of like sacrifice Thalia, I suppose. It's an option to Smallpox. I'm not sure I want to discard a card, though. It's probably the only thing. Alright, so what's our opponent doing? Well, I think I'll just Thoughtseize them. I can take Escape Shift again. It's honestly probably what I need to be taking. Play our second Ghost Quarter. I can like pseudo tax them as well by playing Ghost Quarters, and then when I really need to, I can play a Smallpox. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they just accidentally did that. Hey Malves, how you doing? How you doing, ma'am? Our opponent just fetched into Maralen the Arbiter. This happens a lot more online than it does on paper. However, if you're at an REL event, I believe you'd be able to say, hey, they try to do this and can't do that. Alright, bridge is excessive and not necessary here. I'm doing alright. This deck has been a pleasure to play, actually, at the moment. It has oh my gosh, I just dropped my phone on the desk. I'm sorry, dog. The dog was sleeping. I'm so sorry, dog. Just relax. It's okay. What's the record with it so far? Well, they get to search with Summoner's Pact here. You know what's really cool about this is they get to pay for Summoner's Pact and then we get to blow up all their lands. You know what's super cool? You know what's super cool here? Is if they pass priority to me in any way. Yeah, I know the dog had a heart attack. Nice. Cool. I think that is fine to do, opponent. You're welcome to do that. They play the Valakut. At this point, I think I just want to blow up some lands here. Bye-bye, Valakut. Can't fetch now. It's 2-turn clock. Pretty sure we got this one locked up. They already paid for Arbiter when they did Summoner's Pact. So I would have just made them fetch basics. Because they had to tap out for Summoner's Pact means that I get to just Ghost Quarter 2 lands and Stone Rain them twice. Which I'm pretty happy with. Pretty happy. Now I need a land, technically. Alright, our opponent concedes there after a double strip mine. What was our next card? Oh. We may have considered attacking an Thalia. I mean, we had a 2-turn clock, so... You know, we say that to reset Thalia. That's kind of an idea. Zale, you still there? Yeah, you're there, Zale. You're the one talking to me. Alright, real quick, we were playing this tonight. I may squeeze one more in here, so don't go anywhere just yet. But for our subs, I wanted to give you guys some hope here. So we have technically 3 emotes coming, and our time is now upon us, where our artist has gotten back to us. Now, as an affiliate, I only get 1 in the main slot, so those that subscribe at the normal slot, which is more than I could ever ask for from anybody. We'll have to figure out which is the best emote to put in that, but I'm getting 3 done so that I can put them at all the tiers in case someone wants to be ridiculous and do more. But I got my sketches today, so I thought I'd share those with you guys. So these will be colored and everything else. One sec, I gotta take this phone call, but take a look at those. Alright, I like the Howling at the Moon to be the main emote. Sorry about that, I had to take that, and I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, no, I like this. I've asked the lady that's doing the emote to give a Howling like wolf. This is supposed to be, I think, white, and then it's a blood moon behind it. So that would be cool. And then this is Rabblemaster, but Rabblemaster has channeled Chandra here. And that's why Rabblemaster has the flame. Why is the wolf not facing the moon? I don't know. I have the ability to go back to her, so after the stream I'm going to give her some feedback and then go, hey, this is what I like, what I don't like, so on and so forth. You're thinking to switch this? Like invert it? I kind of like it behind. I don't... If you switched it, are you saying to put the wolf kind of inside of it? I kind of like that it's outside the circle. Get to see wolf's face versus facing. Or are you saying turned completely around and facing, like you'd see the back? In that case, I would prefer this. It's kind of like this is supposed to be... Assume this is like a mountain or something and this wolf is sitting there and ooh, howling. Like the snout into the moon. I don't like the snout into the moon personally because it gets lost. This is a more dynamic line in artistic fashion versus if you were to invert this and then put the snout into it, then you'd have to like increase the moon size. But that's a good idea though. I mean, the other thing is I'm not an artist, and so we have it this way. I have one more. You can probably take a guess at if this is the main one and this is an aggro one. You can guess potentially what the last one will be like. Like I said, though, I think the main one's going to be this wolf one, and the other two will just have to sit into the other tiers until I get perhaps partnered one day and can have more emotes. But the affiliates have to be in multiples of just one at a time. All right, chat. Well, that being said, I hope you guys like the emotes. We're gonna get them colored up. They're gonna be just some colors, so on and so forth. I know some of you probably view in Twitch just normal, which is a white background, so hopefully these will stand out there. And then I know some of you are probably watching in a dark. I personally watch in dark. Ta-da, dark. And so hopefully either of those emotes will pop up. And I don't know how long she has to color them and finalize the sketching, but I'm gonna get back to her here after the stream so she has the most time. Make the wolf look to the right. Oh, that's right, you guys have a chat too. Dark is best. I do like the dark one. I stream with all my lights on so that I can see, because it hurts my eyes if I'm in the dark, but I don't know. You're saying flip this? Let's see here. Can I do this just like, oh no, that's not what I want to do. Does this have a, I gotta pull this up in Photoshop and like rotate it. Can I just do a flip here? Adjust. No. Hold on. Let's see what Windows Photo Viewer can do really quick. I don't want to filter. I just want to rotate it so you can see. Adjust. How about crop and rotate? Flip. There we go. Done. You like that better? That's what it would look like? You guys like it to the right or to the left? I kind of like both. What do you think? If I make it to the left, we could one day maybe have an emote that's like to the right of it. I don't know. You'd have to move the moon over, you think? So it might be just better to do it to the left. Flip, flip. That's what it looks like both ways. I'll let you guys think about it. I think personally I'm gonna go with the left. I like the left. Our little goblin here faces a little to the left as well. If they were like this, you know. I can't put them closer. I don't know. I kind of like them. I kind of like the wolf facing to the left. For sure. I'm not an artist. I've done some editing and stuff like that, and I've taken some art classes, but that is why I asked a person to help us out. That being said though, guys, that's what's coming. We're gonna get those colored. Let me respond to her tonight, so on and so forth. With that also being said though, guys, I did get that phone call. The phone call happened to be important. I think we'll enjoy whatever comes out, Hansa. And nothing says that I couldn't rotate it 180 or something at some point if we felt it was a bit weird. But I think looking to the left is good. Let me see here. Actually, I have emotes from other channels. What do they got? They're looking all over the place. This one's got a lot of them looking right and left. Here, like, you know, they go right and left. You know, people have emotes that go all directions. I was gonna get another artist to give me a couple other interesting emotes, and so maybe I'll make those kind of all align, and these will be my first set of emotes too. You know, we'll grow. We will continue to grow, chat. That's what we'll do. But with that, guys, I did get a call. It was work related. I got to get off. I got to go do that fun shenanigans. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. We played Maralen of the Morn song today, and as poorly as I thought it would do, this is what we finally came up with at the very end of the day, and I'm actually very impressed. I'm very impressed. Would I run this again? Probably. I would maybe tweak it a little bit more. I think we have something going here where you prevent the searching, a little more of the searching aspect. Maybe throw it into Mardu colors. Try to do some boom busts or flagstones or something like that. Really use Arbiter and Thalia. Someone said about playing a Aether Vial as well. So there's a variety of those things that you can do. Put it into a Death and Taxes type of scenario as well. So we may play it at another time. If you liked what you saw here though, go ahead and take a quick screenshot. It's not quite what the deck list said. It's just a touch different. That being said, it's taking out some of the face shields and stuff and sticking in Avens. It's the main change Thalia's from sideboard in. All that being said, guys, thank you for joining me on Monday Mayhem. If you're brand new to the stream and enjoyed yourself, don't forget to hit that follow button on your way out this evening. It is a way to support our stream, help us grow, and as we all become better Magic players in 2018, you can join us on our wild and crazy adventure to do so. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at about 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then, as life permits, I do stream sometimes on the weekends. This past weekend, I didn't stream as much. Lord Sar, thank you for the follow, man. I do appreciate it. Thank you for helping grow our community. So on the weekends, this past weekend, had a few things that came up. This coming weekend, it's spring break, so who knows? Who knows? If we do, we'll throw in some stuff. Maybe I'll do a modern challenge. There'll be more Magic and some variety at some point here. I do need to get back to my little farm on Stardew Valley as well. With all that being said, and without rambling any further on, thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, and peace out.